Do you want to know what the absolute best and worst CMSs are for AI agent automation? Well, I'm going to show you three that we encountered personally and then give you which one's the best and which one's the worst so far. Stick around and find out. Hi, my name is Arshad Kahani, and over the past 2.5 years, we've dealt with multiple different CMSs from Shopify to WordPress and Hugo and such. And today I'm going to talk about three different CMSs that we've encountered and one that we've encountered very recently. So I'm going to order them from worst to best. So first off, we're going to start with the worst one so far. It might be because of the lack of experience we have with the CMS as well, but so far the worst one we've ever encountered is Wix. Now, you would ask, well, why would that be? It's a very easy to use platform and such. Yes, it is. It's good for website management if you want a really quick website that isn't too advanced, doesn't have too many things to actually worry about. Wix is a very good place to do that. Now they have their own AI generators and their own little AI tools that you can use. So I don't think they really want us to outsource that to other AI agents and such. They want us to use their own AI features. And so because of that, they use some different methods. Like they have an MCP server. So the first thing that came into mind was that so what we wanted to do is to upload blog articles. So this little flow here, it actually generates a glossary page, and then we wanted this glossary page to be uploaded to our blog section. Now, we tried that with an MCP server. So they already have a MCP server created. We tried it. Didn't really work out great because there were so many different APIs within the MCP server that the AI agent just got really confused and started to look through its documentation and everything, and sometimes it actually did upload, but it was not really reliable at all. So after that, we were like, okay, let's try something else. So we tried to do it with an API, but we kept getting an error because we kept getting a syntax error. And we're like, okay, why do we keep getting a syntax error? And then we figured it out that, okay, we need to use a special format for Wix. So we cannot use Markdown or HTML. We need to use a JSON format called recos. And because of that, we kept getting syntax errors. And then at the end, we were like, okay, no problem. We will just simply add a single generator at the very end of the blog, which converts the HTML file into recos. Pretty simple, right? It's okay. But then we get something like this, right? So it is an extremely long JSON file for a very short paragraph. So let's take this for example. We can copy this, and then there is this Recos playground where you can actually try out your Recos documents. So let's replace our JSON here. And as you can see, on the top, we can see that we have errors. Now, because of these errors, we're actually not able to use the API. So whenever errors occur here, the API would time out as well. And as you can see, for a fairly short article, we have 3,000 lines of JSON, which is just huge. And each of these lines are costing us tokens. So it's not very token friendly towards AI agents either. And when you have 3,000 lines of code, mistakes happen, problems happen with the AI agent. They're not perfect. When the context is getting so large, there are some things that will go wrong. So for example, here we have some formatting errors. As you can see, we have some unexpected properties. It expected one item which we didn't provide, and then another unexpected property down here. And so of course here in the playground, you can just click on auto fix and it fixes the formatting for you, and then boom, you got yourself a ready-made little article that you can just use. But of course, in reality, when you're using an API, you don't have that auto fix button. Therefore, the AI agent sends an incorrect API call, which just results in an error 400. And so because of this reason, because of this formatting reason, and the fact that they don't support any other formatting like Markdown or HTML, I'm going to put Wix at the very bottom. The next one we're going to talk about is WordPress. Now, WordPress is a whole lot easier. They have a nice API selection, which you can create an MCP server out of. And also, they support both Markdown and HTML. So for example, here we had the depots and containers video, if you didn't watch. And basically, very simply, we just generate a nice little article here using HTML. So this is just a simple HTML text that generates all these nice little things. And then using a simple API, we have the page ready to be used. So here's a sample page we generated with WordPress. So this is the Geneva port information. So as you can see, even the map and everything, we didn't touch anything. We just clicked a button. I just had one single input, which was just Geneva. And that's it. That's all I inputted into the flow. And we got this nice little page here with the coordinates, the UNLO code, the map of where the port is located. We got some information about the terminal. We even get, for example, the different containers that you can buy, and also a nice little contacts area where you can actually call the port if you need it. And so yeah, all of this was generated very seamlessly, is very reliable. Every single time you generate something new, there's nothing going wrong, and you always get the top-notch articles without any fuss. And because of that, I'm gonna put WordPress at number 2. Now you might wonder, well, if WordPress is so wonderful, what's at number 1? We've already covered that in the videos as well. Number 1 by far is Hugo. Now, Hugo operates based off of GitHub repositories. Therefore, it is all code, JSONs, TOMLs, and markdowns that can be edited easily with the GitHub MCP. Now, what we did is that one agent is a copywriter, so it creates all the content, and then another agent is a GitHub manager. So basically, when the content is ready, this agent just hands over the content to this next one, and then this agent has instructions to create a new pull request, create a new file in a specific folder, and then put all of this content within a new file in that folder. And then after all that's done, it creates a new branch. Within that branch, it creates a pull request, and all you need to do is to just go over to your pull request in your GitHub repository and accept and merge it to your main. And all of the content will be available to you within your main website. Now, we generated in the same way all of our MCP servers. We generated blogs for all of these YouTube channels. And so, yeah, all of these are using the MCP server from GitHub and Hugo. It's all available thanks to Hugo. So if you have any questions about any of these CMSs and how you can actually use and utilize these CMSs to automate your workflows and your content generation, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And of course, if you want to book a demo, you can do that on our website, and we can actually help you automate thousands of pages with minimal effort. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.